What's going on? Flip the cap around. That's smart. There we go. Is it 1407? Which one is it? Let me see. That's 1008, 1407, 1025, and 1405. So I think it's 1407. I'll use that one first. Get to an OD of 8.8. Look at that, 1407. One hell of a meth cook someday. No, meth is easy to make. This is actually more difficult. As you learn how to make meth when you take organic. I think organic chemistry too. It's not like there is a part of the lecture where uh, it is mentioned how methamphetamine is formed, or I should say one of the major components for it. I'll say that. So I won't say that you get taught how to make it. That's inaccurate. You get taught about the reaction. Let's see. I'll fuck this up. Holy shit, got it at one. First fucking try. Fuck yeah. Look at that shit, man. That's fucking talent. Actually, I was aiming for .8, but still. Take out my master plate. That can't tell. This is just an OD. It reads OD 600. It's OD reader. This is the WPA BioWave CO 8000 cell density meter. Yeah, this is a handy little one. It has a little charge port in the back there that it connects to over there, but the battery lasts a while. So I have a master plate that I made yesterday with about 6 different strains, and for some reason 1407 here not growing. All the other ones are growing. Every other strain that maybe I'm just stupid and I didn't see that there is definitely some there. It was growing, it's just growing shittily. That is a scientific term, shittily. It is growing shittily. Okay. I definitely re-inoculated it, so I know this is not. I know it's not my. Did I re-inoculate it? I don't think I did. Oh, I was going to re-inoculate this, but I decided not to because I have a whole plate of 1407 that I just picked up. So the master plate that I used anyway. I shouldn't say the donor plate that I got that from. So there's no point. All right, now it got really loud. Okay. All right, so 1008, 1020, 1025, and 1405. And I have plenty to inoculate with. So I'll do that, and then I'll transfer them to these Eppendorf tubes. How much did he say transfer? Oh shit, I'm not gonna need it. The sample, so that's 6. I need more than 6. I'll think about that later, actually. Let me just get these inoculated with the samples. Yeah. So sidechain blame. What's going on, man? I'm doing 2%. That away from the flame. 2%, 1%, 0.5% sodium chloride. Doing 1 millimole, 0.5, 0.25 paraquat. We're going to do zinc chloride, but can't find any at all. What's going on? Nobody has zinc chloride, so we're thinking about using zinc sulfate, but I'm going to do something a little bit later. Let's see if we can. We're thinking about using zinc sulfate, but we're going to test it out to see the tolerance to ammonium sulfate, to see if the sulfate itself is just too toxic for it, because it can tolerate sodium. You can tolerate chloride ions way better. But that's the side note. I'm talking to myself. Do that tomorrow. Yeah. Anyway. This is yeast. The plate that I made. I made this plate really thick. Look how thick that is. It's my first time pouring plates, but that is really thick. Jeez. Must have been a rush. Magic stick. Come to me, magic stick. There we go. Alright, so next one is 1008. Put your finger on it so I don't lose it. I always end up touching the side before I get to the bottom, so I'm trying to get it down in there. I vortex it for just a second to make sure that it's getting in there. Alright, let's go vortex. Hopefully LD is minor. Yeah, be fucking kidding me. 0.57 really? Making fake $100 bills. I wouldn't know anything about that. I'm gonna ask somebody else about that one. And of course I put the stick in the container. I could just reused it, set it on the side. Here we go. I have to guesstimate how much yeast I need in order to get it from 0.6 to 1. So magic stick. Was that 1008? Learned this trick from my PI. Put your finger over where you're going to take the sample so you don't forget. Doesn't have to be exactly in 1, but as close as I can get it. Magic stick? Yeah, of course you do. Let the woman lie to you, man. Let them lie to you. Okay. Alright, next up. Alright. You know what? 0.96 will do. That is within range. Absolutely. If I'm within, I'd say 0.05 of my target, I'm fine. So there we go. It's backwards on y'all's screen, but that'll work. I'll take it. I will take that. All right. So now I will dispose of the stick. They said they wanted to see some science. Well, here you go. Here you go. This is science in all its glory. It's not as exciting as the movies make it, unfortunately. Very time consuming. Next one is 10. Let's say 1025. 1025. There it is. Finger on it. Drop, but all right. So let's put the stick over there. So vortex and see where we're at. I don't think it's that one. I don't think it's that one. I guarantee it's not. Probably 0.7. Yep, 0.72. See, knew it. I knew it. All right. So 10, yeah, 1025. Did I grow enough? Jeez. Oops. I'll throw that one away now. Give me a second. It's 70% ethanol. And putting that away from the flame. Yeah, test the bin, so I'm putting some alcohol down there. Let that sit for a second. Wipe that up. Alright, go vortex this. First instinct, as soon as they spray a chemical down to clean, is just to wipe it up immediately. You need to let it actually sit there and do its job. It takes a few minutes. It's actually 1.17. Yeah, it's a little bit too much. So I'm going to dilute it just a bit. Drag, how are you going to dilute it? Add some more YPD. Okay. So we'll start with 200 microliters of YPD. Let me start with 100 microliters of YPD, just in case. It's not a whole hell lot, but I can always add more instead of going back to the plate if I go too high. Probably still way too high, but yeah, okay, I'll go 200. There is an art to people who can do this, like on the first go. Just get the OD range. It's a fucking magic skill. It really is. Okay, mix this up. The thing that I try to do is, if I want to go for optical density of 1, an OD600, try to get a clump of it on both, I guess, sides of the little wooden applicator here. But the issue is that the tips of those are different sizes, so what clump or mass may be on one side for one of these sticks is way different than the next stick, and there's no uniformity. So that's why I end up overshooting situations like this. I'd rather have a glass applicator. It's much easier. It's the same one every time. They see me get frustrated here. It's like, not right on the money, actually. It's to a fair amount. You can almost predict it, honestly. Like there's no, I have this way over here. Like you could tell sort of intuitively that there's a corresponding OD just based on how much media you use, whether it's water or I'm using YPD, versus the amount of samples. Like there is somewhat of a loose intuition to it, but mathematically I could not tell you. But it's not like there's this huge disparity doing it. You calculate the approximate value. I think you can, Marcy, but I have yet to acquire such a skill. I guarantee you there is a way to do it, especially if I had like a universal applicator, like one of the that you can reheat. But since my PI is not a big fan of that, since he didn't want to worry about like having it too hot, to whereas he's killing some of the cells. So we have to just sort of deal with that. But I think what I'm going to do is pretty much get good with that and have at least a not a schematic, but some sort of metric that I could create to make it a bit easier and save a bit of time, because this is, as fun as this is, it's time consuming. It is time consuming. So that is close enough. But I guarantee someone's already did the calculations. Technique is very important, and that's one of the things that I am slowly but surely learning. Technique. It's just like SpongeBob tried to tell people. Well, he tried to tell Squidward. Squidward wouldn't listen. Anybody tell him I have to have a kid? Fucking SpongeBob reference. There is a method to a lot of the madness, but not all of it. Actually, Marsha, I want to ask you something, because I've been asking a few people about this. When you guys are using flames, do you remove one glove? I should say actively using the flame. Like if you want to sterilize a loop, do you remove the one of your gloves? Or you go double gloves, or you just keep them on? I've heard different things. That's why I ask. Paper towels. Oh, did I just tear it? Press the wrong fucking thing. Yeah. That's not good. I hit the re-tear button instead of take a reading. Experience was used for flames. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I need another just so meter's weird because you usually press T for tear. There's other buttons for other shit, but this one, tear, is actually R, and if you want to take a reading, it's T. So I hit fucking the wrong button. I hit re-tear because there's R for re-tear and T for take reading. This is the only one that I've seen it that's done like this. There may be others, but yeah. So I have to do another 4 mils of this YPD as a standard so I can measure what I just did. That's why paying attention is crucial. And PI's in his office doing his emails and shit. He doesn't have a class today, so it's sort of research and answer email day. I'm trying not to contact him unless I absolutely fucking need to. Because I have my instructions. My order. I choose to accept them. Retear. Take reading. 27.3, huh? I'm gonna have to go back to another plate and find some more. What is this? 1405? Jeez. Alright. Yeah, I may have to hit up another plate. I don't think it's going to be enough here. Now I got to find 14. There was a note saying it wasn't growing too well in the last year's experiment. Do I have a printout? Printout of lab notes. This. All right, take rating. It's at 7 right now, so now it's at 4, or it's at 8 rather. Okay, I'm gonna have to find the original plate. I don't have enough on here. There's 1405. Wait a second. I think this is my fuck up plate. Oh, this is my fuck up plate. Oh shit, look at that, 1405 on my fuck up plate. There we go. Saving the day, look at that. I was supposed to find, this is this plate here. I made 3 separate batches of media. It's a synthetic media. One of them is, or 2 of them actually are for autotrophs. Some of the mutants we made that can't make histidine and uracil, so they need to have it, supplemented. And I was going to test and say, well, let me see if I can put one of the oxytrophs, put a minus his on the minus his media, minus ura on the minus ura, and if they grow, we got an issue. Sure enough, this shit came in today, and there was some growing. I was like, oh boy. How did I fuck that up? That was my first thought. And I just need to do a better job at reading the Excel sheet with all the strange and the subtext there for the mutations, honestly. That's what it came down to. I keep reading the ones that say you're up, or they say you're, but it's actually you're a mutation that is not the removal of that pathway, or like an upregulated version or something. Okay, so yeah, so my fuck up plate ended up coming in handy. I'm right where I need to be. So these are good. I need to transfer these now. Be extra careful. Oh, I use open flame. Should not present added. That is the gloves. And nitro. Yeah. Nitro. Yeah. Powder free nitro. Yeah, I was just curious. Well, I'm not actively working with it. It's just sort of here to sort of add ease of mind. So something about the convection, helping to sterilize the environment, that sort of thing. It's like, okay, I'll keep the flame on and be cognizant of it. And then of course there's little signs on the door. Is the flame off? Hey, is the flame off? Just turn the flame off. There's literally little signs on the door handle, the door itself, and the light that says flame off question mark. I'll probably show it head out. But anyway, what was I doing? I know I need to transfer these samples into these Eppendorf tubes. Yeah. What size Eppendorfs are these? These two. Yep, okay. So they're 2 mils. 2 mils should be plenty. Yeah, that should be plenty. Okay, let me get them labeled. I'll need my inoculating stick more. What else can I move? I don't like a cluttered space. Let's see what I can move. Yeah, this big YPD I can probably move too, but I'll keep that there. I learned now to have extra tubes. If you need 4 tubes, have at least 5 because reasons. Oh my god, message. That's a reference to, but all right. So this one's 1407, 1008. Don't judge my handwriting. It's terrible. And 1405. These are. I'm saying these numbers. These are different strains of E. They have different mutations. Actually, I'll talk about that for a little bit. So I have a printout here I'm looking at. So 1008 is our wild type. It actually has a few choice mutations. It acts as a promoter for FIT2, which is a I'm trying to remember. I think no, FET2 is for low affinity iron acquisition. FIT2 is, what is FIT2 for? That's gonna bother me now. Yeah, these strains here just have the promoter for FIT2, and it's tagged with the GFP. So once it starts to transcribe, it'll end up transcribing GFP, and that'll let us know that shit's good to go. But there's 1407 is our AFT1. Yeah, so I should say AFT1 went up. It's upregulated AFT, and AFT is sort of the our quintessential mutation that we're going to be, because that is dealing more with the, I'm losing it today. Yeah, VMA is for the VATPAs. Yeah, vacuolar. So both of them can be for iron acquisition. Or can. Let's see. I say it was. I can tell you exactly what it is. It's a 1008 and 1407. It's actually, yeah, so that's minus Ura minus His. So uracil, histidine, glycine have been knocked out of that one. And that's sort of our, yeah, looks like that's our primary strain that we're going to use for our wild type. That's a 1407. Going to usegenome.org. Oh, that's right. That's a transcription factor. Okay, that's right. All right. Yeah, AFT1 is for it's a transcription factor for the iron sulfur cluster. So there's the iron regulon that it binds to. That's what it is. All right. I keep forgetting about these goddamn genes. Like to put signs everywhere. Yeah, there's not too many signs in this. That like a lot of the signs in here are from my PI, just as like little reminders because he has really bad ADD. And yeah, there aren't too many. Could actually use a few more signs in here. The autoclave room. If you want to talk about safety signs, I'll show you the autoclave room. There's signs everywhere. But then again, I mean, it's kind of dangerous. So I think it's appropriate. More danger, more signs. Yeah, I am so unfamiliar with the genes in yeast. I keep forgetting there's FIT2, there's FET2, AFT1, ROX1. I try my best to remember, but I keep forgetting them. I should do better. And one day I'm going to remember these goddamn genes. I swear. It'll happen. Do a pretty good job remembering the strains. That's it, yeah, so 2 mils each. Get that. Away. Try to get right at the meniscus. There we go. I thought it. Oh, okay. I thought it spilled over. It didn't. Oh, it just bubbled up. Okay. I was like, I got it right under the meniscus for 2. Didn't spill. Okay. Well, that's 1. I have my 70% ethanol on standby just in case. All right. So. So I can see them. 1008, 1025. It seems like I'm just doing this over and over again. Trust me, if any of y'all want to start working a lab, you're going to double check shit over and over again. Have everything lined up, corresponding with what you're doing next. Drag is evil. Yes, I am evil. Absolutely. Dastardly, in fact. Dastardly. If I do say so myself. People wanted to see this. I told you it's just boring. I think I was lying. That's why I'm listening to music. I'm concentrating on what I'm doing. My recipe and my instructions. So you'll see science. Here it is. Okay, I don't need to toss the tube. Technique. Very gently. Very gently. That was not gently. There we go. All right. Let's you up. You know what I'm saying? It's like the science team. As we drive, yeah. But like, I'm okay at it. I'm not that great. No, I am okay at doing it. I'm all right. Understanding the concepts, check. Technique, meh. Having some input on the direction of the experiment, ongoing. I'm just like, all right, yeah, that sounds good. I fucking know what I'm doing. I don't think anybody. I think there's this perception people do science and know what the fuck they're doing. No, not really. I'm just sort of doing things. There we go. See, I didn't drop it that time. It's the more I learn. It's like, no, we really don't know. I'm just doing shit. Seeing what works. This experiment here is check over old stuff. You have to judge me on my technique. right, one more. And the large shaft nicely. Well, this one's pretty thin, so it's easier to handle. Now, if you want to get the big boy, there we go. This one got some size on it. Okay. All right, so that's done. All right, now I'm getting my mind ready, just thinking before I act. Set up my 96 well plate. Do 2 microliters of sample per well. That's the program. I'm gonna have to make some dilutions. I think he already put the amounts in there. Okay, so we did everything for 5 mils. Here. How much did I put in here? Anybody remember how much I put in here? The answer is 4 mils. That's how much I put in there. So I need to make. So there's. I'm gonna need some more YPD. How much do I have in here? Ugh, like 9. I need more YPD. Yeah, so I have magnesium chloride. Well, I have magnesium chloride. Is that one of my stressors? Yeah, okay, this is sodium chloride. Am I using magnesium? No. Does he want me to use magnesium? I'm using paraquat zinc. Well, I don't have zinc chloride, so. Well, what concentration? Oh, it's 1 molar. So that means, yeah, sodium chloride, paraquat. That's saw you had some here. Oh, okay. Yeah. So we're okay. Yeah. All right. All right. Yeah. So we're not. Let me put this up. The paraquat's sitting in the freezer. Ah! Look what I found. Boom. More YPD. Got that taken care of. Need some more glassware. I should have waited until he made that so I could stop going back and forth. So 6 total. Okay, so yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so it's more. It's diluted in 5 mils. Okay. All right. I need extra YPD for my blank as well. Is this? That's all I'm doing. Just cut that off. So 2% test, 1%, 0.5 for sodium chloride, and then we're doing paraquat at 1.5 and 2.5 millimoles. Okay. Oh, not signed in, so it's fucking heads. Okay. All right. So we're doing stress tests. Each of these strains got different type of mutations and shit that I was trying to remember, but I couldn't. Some of them can't fuck with iron that well, so different type of stuff like that. So we're gonna put them under some stress by adding some metals to them, and we're gonna see how they grow. So, well, why are you doing that? Because reasons. Some of these have very specific metals that they need to metabolize, and if what we're thinking happened with some of these metals is actually happening, some won't grow, some will grow. That's sort of the long and short of it, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna fucking see. We should be doing the iron one. It's dealing with the iron regulon, but the issue with these liquid assays is that, well, iron's heavy, and if it's in a liquid suspension, well, cells are going to be up here floating around, the iron's going to be all down there, so you can't really test for interaction if the iron's not with them. So we got to do a different type of assay. There's a plate assay that we're going to do. for my phone about to fucking die. Yeah. Do plate agar plate for metal. I think metal and PBS. Yeah. So there's iron chloride, paraquat iron, and sodium chloride and iron. I'm gonna do in a plate instead of a liquid assay because they're so fucking heavy. That's the idea, at least. We'll see. If anybody has any input on that, please let me know. Especially people who run their fucking mouth about shit they don't know about. I would love to hear from some of them. Clown Car Posse, Tarred Lions, whatever you prefer to be called. Definitely hear y'all's input. Maybe G-Man, you can help me out. Oh, speaking of, where's Ronnie? Somebody go grab Ronnie. I'm sure Ronnie can help me out. I'll do it. My research is on ATPAs, so he should be excited. He should be fucking excited. Okay, this is gonna be paraquat. And this is 1 million mole. And then we're gonna do 0.5 of paraquat. And then 0.25 paraquat. 0.25. All right. Collecting pins, and I'll lose pins, and then I can't find them, and then they're all going to be here. So that's the plan. 5 mils of YPD. First, we do 1 mil because there's already 4 in there. Then we'll start doing our dilutions. I have my sodium sitting right here. You can't see it. It's right there. Try to use up this one first. Some folks thought I said I was fucking busy. No, I wasn't joking. I'm actually doing shit. They want to come in here and do this shit for me. Feel free. Feel fucking free. Do the experiments, I'll get the results. I like that deal. And we'll just use the same tip since there's nothing in here. Contaminate. What did I say? 5 milliliters. There we go. Right. Look at that. Real good. You can do it with both hands. Come on. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What is this, 3? That's 2 mils. Can't talk and do this at the same time, unfortunately. I have one hand, left hand operating the test tubes and right hand pulling this shit out. There. Do some science ASMR. It's relaxing. And you just hear the sound of this pipette, man. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Anyway, all right. So sodium chloride. My phone fucking died. I just thought about this shit. Somebody left there. Somebody left this shit. Charge my phone. That might be it. Yep. Yeah, that's gonna be it. This I definitely left my charging shit at home. 10% left. Oof.